everybody. Hello. Sound good tonight. Okay, well, welcome everybody. This is the Mix and Network edition held by Answer TV. What we are going to do is, number one, we are looking for singles to pair up for a new series. So who has heard of Tubi? By show of hands. Okay. So one of the film directors, one of her films called Something Just Ain't Right, has almost 1 million views on YouTube and on Tubi. So she is looking out a cast for a new series, okay? So we will be pulling some of you all, single ladies and single men, to the side and seeing who is the best fit. So by show of hands, who is single? Oh, single men. We always hear our girlfriends, but they ain't with nobody either. So we gotta find out from these men what's going on, okay?
Hello everybody, how's everybody doing tonight? Awesome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. All right, great. So welcome to the Mix and Network Douglasville Singles Edition. And like Kamara said, I'm Tinsley Bradford, your settle-free dating coach and life coach. And I'm just thrilled tonight. I'm thrilled to be able to guide tonight's discussions, hoping for insight for both men and women. We're going to be tapping into modern day dating. That's going to be insight for men and women, as you can see here on the panel. And also, this is going to also provide a session for singles, to empower singles with the tools necessary to have clarity, to get more insight. How do you determine if someone is emotionally available when dating? How do you determine that? Go ahead, Neil.
You can tell. You can tell. I can tell somebody like me. I can tell how much you like. I can tell how much you are. You know what I mean? You can tell. And if you're questioning it and you're relying on what they say versus what they do, then that's how you know if somebody's emotionally available. Because if they say, "Oh, baby, I love you. I like you. I'm do this, I do that, do this." You know what I mean? If you get more lip service and you get action, then they're emotionally unavailable. But if you get more action than you get lip service, then they are emotionally available too.
I love that. Lip service. Let's talk more action. That's a good perspective. Wouldn't y'all agree? That's a good perspective. People can talk, but can they back it up?
Well, it's a little different for me because I'm actually divorced. So I had to heal. So when I speak or when I meet somebody or when I talk to somebody, the first conversation I have now is, have you been through counseling? Are you willing to go to counseling? What have you done to heal?
Oh, yeah.
Because at our age, everybody's been through bad relationships.
No, that was some great responses. So I was married for over 20 years, and my husband, he passed away. It was all of a sudden. So the dating game was completely different, and I had, we'll say, old moves. In my head, I was like, oh, I've been married for 20 years. I know what to do. So I love it when you said I had to heal. So I began to get counseling. They were telling me, hey, just get back out there. Like, wait a minute, I have to learn me all over again before I even just start learning you. So before I'm even looking at somebody, I'm working on this.
Absolutely. Bingo. Ding, 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 ding.
And I can't tell the difference. That's what it is. But if it's too much
Too much what?
stuff.
No,
Like
say
if
it.
if you look like you got pie
Say
face
it.
Oh, makeup.
and your whole makeup and your neck is a different color than your face and it's just caked on, it's too much. If I could see your lace, if I could see your lace, it makes me uncomfortable. Your hair is not finished. It's not done. And I'm gonna be staring at it the whole night. It's gonna make me uncomfortable.
If it's something that you may be engaged, I would say don't force anybody to do something they don't want to do. And just because they don't want to get married doesn't mean they don't love you.
So when we talk about why men do it, I think everyone deals with their own insecurities and fears in different ways and respond to that in different ways. And so as the gentleman stated, going to therapy helps you to identify certain traumas and triggers that cause you to react, whether that's a response or pulling back or shutting down, that may prohibit you from being able to see your ways. And so when we talk about why men may not respond, there may be something you do or say or an energy you possess that could be a trigger for them. So versus being able to verbalize and convey, this is something that I'm struggling with, it turns into a retreat. You understand? And so I think in growth and maturity, we talk about going back to your very first statement because we didn't build on that. And I want to talk about holding space. When we talk about holding space for a partner, everyone's life is different. Relationships look different. And so to your statement, every relationship is not going to look like your grandmother and your grandfather's relationship. Because when you look back on that, you have to ask yourself what worked and what did not work.
No, but the thing it was, I knew when I began to pray to God and I asked God for the one right woman to be in my life, because what I was doing at that time, I wasn't representing Christ right by being a recording artist and singing all across the country and singing in front of these audience and singing about Jesus. Okay, and I said, God, I can't do this because I'm a hypocrite. Okay, so I need you to complete me and send the right woman in my life that will complete me on my journey as I follow you.
I will say this: when a man knows his wife, there's something supernatural that happens. All right, it doesn't take 7 years of testing temperatures. Like you know for sure when you know. All right, I'm only saying that because I didn't have the privilege to like being in a spiritual background coming up. I was a 5%er. I studied the Nation of Islam. I was seeking something. I was trying to find something supernatural to happen, right?
People either don't like me or don't want to be with me. I see it as an opportunity that I have not yet met the one who deserves me. So that's how I see it. So it's you getting out of the way for the one who should be with me. That's how I feel.
It could be a season. We just all went through COVID. People have lost their mothers. Men who might have been raised by single mothers are having to go through things that now they might have lost.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Stingray, First Kings Entertainment, and I'm here at the Singles of Douglasville event, you know what I mean? I'm supposed to be performing, you know what I mean? So y'all rock with you, you know what I mean? Let's go. To your heart, let me show you the big picture. Stingray. Yo. The first time I saw your face, you had me thinking ain't nobody in the world that could take your place. Heart beating at a fast pace, the way you make it shake, you're killing them like first 48. Kill 'em. I wanna be your lover, take you home to mother, you know I lay it on smooth like butter. Say you never love another, never let another touch you, and I never let your heart rupture.
Hello, y'all. So tell me, how was the event?
It was great. It was so great. It was so many singles. The panels were great. The single panel was great. Hearing the VIP vendors was amazing. The panel that we were on,
The food was incredible.
the food vendors were amazing. Our counterparts in marriage,
On the marriage panel was super dope, super knowledgeable. We hope we gave a lot to you guys. Make sure y'all follow us at CEO Self Coaching. We love you.
And the DJ was popping.
Oh, the DJ kept popping too. Yeah.
Love it. Thank y'all. You enjoyed the event?
Yes, I enjoyed every segment. I enjoyed every panelist that was up there. I learned a lot about marriage, and I am ready today.
Okay. Thank you, love.
Thank you.